What's up, guys? Welcome to Nolan Talks. It's been a crazy day for LSU today. A lot of things happened, and let's get right into it. Starting from the top, breaking news: LSU and Bo Pelini have decided to part ways. More so, LSU deciding to part ways with Bo Pelini. I think this was obvious. We all saw this coming. 1 year into Bo Pelini's second tenure at LSU, he's already out the door. Paid him a lot of money. Probably going to be a lot of money for his buyout, but hey, we'll take it. Just absolute disaster on defense. Just never really worked out. Let's kind of talk about where it kind of went wrong. LSU lost so many players last year on defense that Bo Pelini didn't really have a lot of experience coming back, so we'll give him that kind of the benefit of the doubt there. But he wanted to run a 4-3 in the modern-day SEC where it's a passing league. You know, a lot of points are going to get scored by offenses. And a 4-3s just don't work against, teams like Alabama that fling the ball around. Mississippi State, the first game of the year, LSU couldn't adjust from running man to zone. Bo Pelini wouldn't make that adjustment. And, we lost the game because of stuff like that. And that's just an old stubborn coach for you. I mean, he used to be the head coach at Youngstown State, and he had success there. But yeah, you got to be able to adapt, and he's never really did that. He's kind of a guy who's been stuck in his ways, his whole career, and he's had success like that. But in 2020, you can't run a 4-3. You can't run man the whole game. You got to run zone. You got to be able to adjust going against these, fast, hyper-speed offenses who just fling the ball all around the field. But it's good to see him go. I mean, we all expect this to happen. It's not really a shock to anyone. I'm sure he'll land a job somewhere else, maybe another head coaching job in the FCS, maybe another head coaching job at a smaller school. But the Bo Pelini experiment is over with, done with. We're going to owe him a lot of money, but hey, we'll take it. We'll bite that bullet just so we can get someone young in there and who has some fresh, young, innovative ideas. I think the only thing that's going to hurt us is that we're going to owe him so much money. It's going to be hard for us to pay a defensive coordinator a lot of money. A young one is who's pretty good at his job. That's going to be the only challenge for us, especially in a 2020 COVID year where LSU lost a lot of the revenue money. So that's going to be interesting to see the candidates for the defensive coordinator job. I'm probably going to make another audio where I talk about some defensive coordinator candidates that I would love to see. But Bo Pelini's out the door. And that's the best news that's happened to LSU today. Another sad news is we lost 2 transfers. Chris Curry, he had 145 rushing yards for LSU this season. He wore number 18. He's a redshirt sophomore. He just, it didn't really work out for him at LSU. I think he's a great back. He just kind of got lost in the depth chart. I mean, we have a lot of young backs who are, I think, a little bit more talented in Emery and Ty Davis Price. And, Bradford's pretty good too, but just Chris Curry never really found his footing at LSU. He had some solid games, but I thought he was going to be our number 1 back, but it just never really worked out for him at LSU, and wish him nothing but the best. We also lost Nelson Jenkins, who was a defensive lineman. Never really saw the field that much, but it is depth we're losing at that position, and it's gonna hurt us a little bit, but I think we'll be fine with that one. But this Chris Curry one hurts a little bit because he was number 18. He wore number 18 for LSU. But as far as depth and playing time, he never really played that much. But that is what it is, and we wish him nothing but the best for both those young, talented players. But it's been a pretty wild day for LSU. I saw a tweet that there's going to be more changes to the staff. There's rumors of Steve Ensminger maybe retiring. We'll find out pretty soon. But yeah, it's a very interesting day for LSU. And, hopefully more updates coming pretty soon. And go Tigers, guys. Thanks for listening.